First place. Stargate Atlantis. The complete series. Stargate Atlantis is a Canadian-American science fiction television series created by Brad Wright and Robert S. Cooper as an offshoot from his sister show Stargate SG-1. The series resumes the story of the SG-1 episodes The Lost City and The New Order, where the military team is led by Colonel, now Brigadier General Jack O'Neill, Dr. Daniel Jackson, Major, now LT. Cole. Samantha Carter and Japhet Ilke use an ancient alien artifact called Stargate to travel around different planets, explore and discover new technologies. The pilot of the Uprising series unfolds in 2004 after the events of The Lost City and The New Order, when they finally found the lost city of the ancients. Season 1, 2004-05. Main article. Atlantis Stargate Season 1. Pickaxes series up the arc of history from Stargate SG-1's The Lost City, where people from all over the world come together to form an expedition and discover for themselves the wonders of Atlantis. Having found that they are cut off from the Earth, they should stand up for themselves and find a new powerful enemy prone to subjugating a person. Season 2, 2005-06. Main article. Stargate of Atlantis Season 2. The story continues when Daedalus arrives and resumes communication expeditions with the Earth. This happens next to the Ori story in SG-1, and the Ghost becomes an even bigger threat in the Pegasus Galaxy. But what they face in their second year may turn out to be more than they can withstand, and Dr. Carson Beckett's Retrovirus is more of a problem than it's worth. Season 3, 2006-07. Main article. Atlantis Stargate Season 3. This season concentrates on more characters. Along with a new understanding of the characters, the expedition discovers a new threat that could become the forerunner of replicators. Some important characters leave the series this season, and the fate of Atlantis is again in the hands of people from Earth. Season 4, 2007-08. Main article. Atlantis Stargate Season 4. Amanda Tapping, Colonel Samantha Carter, joined the cast as a permanent for 14 episodes. Jewel State, Dr. Jennifer Keller became a recurring character in 8 episodes, while full-time cast Tori Higginson, Dr. Weir, became a regular cast for 4 episodes. The season began on September 28, 2007, aired on Sci-Fi in the United States. In the UK, the season premiered on Tuesday, October 9, 2007, on Sky 1-5 Season 2008-09. Main article. Atlantis Stargate Season 5. As a regular character in Season 4, Amanda Tapping, Colonel Samantha Carter, became guest star in several episodes. Robert Picardo, Richard Woolsey, joined the cast as a permanent character as Woolsey takes command of Atlantis. Actress Jewel State, Dr. Jennifer Keller, has been promoted from a permanent character to a permanent cast. Michael Shanks, Dr. Daniel Jackson, and Paul M.C. Gillian, Dr. Carson Beckett, appeared as guest stars this season, and M.C. Gillian appeared in 5 episodes. Actress Tori Higginson stated that she would not reprise her role as Dr. Elizabeth Weir in the 5th season. Rainbow Sun Franks in the role of Aidan Ford received a short episodic role in Search and Salvation. This was the last season of Stargate Atlantis. Stargate Universe. The complete series. Stargate. The Universe. Stargate Universe is an American-Canadian science fiction television series created by Brad Wright and Robert S. Cooper, with the assistance of Joseph Malozzi, Carl Binder and others. The series premiered on October 2, 2009 on Sci-Fi Universal. For the first time in Russia, it appeared on the TV3 channel on June 2, 2010. On January 13, 2014, the television series was launched on the Russian division of the Sony Sci-Fi TV channel. It is the 3rd television series in the series Stargate, after the stellar series Stargate, SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis. After the release of 2 seasons of the series, work on it was discontinued. The mysterious 9th Chevron transfers the team of researchers from Earth to an unmanned vessel of the ancients with the name Destiny, where it turns out that there is no return to Earth. The team will have to adapt to life on board a ship that carries them to the far corners of the universe at the course laid by the ancients, and perhaps get used to the idea that this ship will become their home and prison until the last seconds of their lives. The danger, adventure and hope that they find on board the Fate will reveal who among them is a hero and who is a Stargate SG-1. The complete series. Stargate SG-1. Stargate SG-1, often referred to simply as SG-1, is a sci-fi television series filmed with the participation of the United States and Canada and nominated for an Emmy Award based on the Stargate Universe MGM company. The The series was created by Brad Wright and Jonathan Glassner based on the 1994 film Stargate by Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich. The episodes were filmed in the Vancouver area of Canada. Brad Wright, Jonathan Glassner and Robert Cooper are the main ideological inspirers of the series at different stages of its production. The first 5 seasons, starting in 1997, SG-1 Stargate were aired on Showtime. The remaining 5 seasons were featured on the Sci-Fi Channel. The final episode was shown on Sky One on March 13, 2007, 3 months before the American premiere. In the same year, SG-1 Stargate, consisting of 10 seasons, 214 episodes, broke the record for the X-Files, considered the longest-running American science fiction series. The plot of the SG-1 Stargate television series continues events which began in the original film and tells of the adventures of the SG-1 team from Earth these days. In addition to them, more than 24 similar groups study distant planets with the help of an alien portal known as Stargate. According to the plot of the series, they are installed in the top-secret Stargate Command (SGC) command center at the U.S. Air Force military base located in Mount Cheyenne in the vicinity of Colorado Springs, Colorado. For the first 8 seasons, the missions were to explore the Milky Way and look for alien technologies and allies to protect the Earth from the Goa'ulds, an alien race that looked like snakes and used people as a carrier. As explained in one of the series, the Goa'ulds transported people, whom they also used as slaves, from Earth to other planets thousands of years ago. Goa'ulds themselves presented themselves as gods and had the names of various gods of ancient mythology, in particular Egyptian. Ultimately, the SG-1 team learned that the Stargate had built and spread across the many worlds the race of the ancients millions of years before they, using their unusual abilities, could ascend and move to a higher level of being. In 9-10 seasons, the main opponents of the Tori people from the Earth became another ascendant population, Ori. But, unlike the ancients, they preached religious fundamentalism and, possessing great strength and knowledge, firmly considered themselves gods in relation to everyone else and sought to convert them to their faith, destroying those who refused. The Quiz Show is a 1994 American historical film production and directed by Robert Redford and written by Otto Nocio, based on Richard N. Goodwin's memoir Remembering America, a voice from the 60s. Starring John Turturro, Rob Morrow and Ralph Fiennes, and Paul Scofield. David Paymer, Hank Azaria and Christopher MacDonald act as assistants. The film focuses on the 21 quiz showing the scandals of the 1950s, the rise and fall of Charles Van Doren's popular rival after a fixed loss by Herb Stempel and a subsequent investigation by Richard Goodwin conducted by Congressman. Goodwin is a co-producer of the film. The film received generally positive reviews and was nominated for several awards, including in the Best Oscar nomination and several Golden Globe Awards. Despite the film's critical acclaim, it had a disappointing box office return. The plot. In 1958, questions and answers that will be used for the latest broadcast of the popular NBC Quiz 21 are transferred from a secure bank vault to the studio. The main attraction of the evening is Queen's resident Herb Stempel, John Turturro, the reigning champion who correctly answers the question after question. Nevertheless, both the network and the corporate sponsor of the program, an additional Geritol tonic, believe that Stempel's approval ratings are starting to level out, which means that the show will benefit from new talent. Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great is a historic mini-series created by HBO. Helen Mirren, Jason Clarke, Rory Kinnear and Richard Roxburgh starred in the series, with the UK premiere on Sky Atlantic on October 3, 2019, while HBO premiered on October 21, 2019, based on the dramatic events of the latest series, years of reign of Catherine and her relationship with favourite Grigory Potemkin. Chernobyl. Born Chernobyl is a television mini-series in the genre of historical drama created by the American television channel HBO in conjunction with the British television network Sky. Chernobyl consists of 5 series devoted to the accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in 1986, the elimination of the consequences of this accident and the investigation of its causes. The creator and screenwriter of the mini-series was Craig Mazin, and the director was Johan Renck. The main roles were played by Jared Harris, Stellan Skarsgård and Emily Watson. The premiere of the mini-series took place in 2009. Keeping Up with the Kardashians Season 18. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is an American reality series broadcast on E! Network. His premise arose with Ryan Seacrest, who is also an executive producer. The series is dedicated to the sisters Courtney, Kim and Khloe Kardashian. In addition, special attention is paid to their brother Rob Kardashian, their mother Kris Jenner, their stepfather Caitlyn Jenner, their stepsisters Kendall and Kylie Jenner, as well as ex-Courtney boyfriend Scott Disick. Former husband of Khloe, Lamar Odom, has held an important position in the supporting staff since the 4th season, although he rarely appeared in the 8th season trying to fix his marriage with Khloe. In season 7, Kanye West became a regular actor after entering into a relationship with Kim. West later developed a more prominent role from season 16. In the 8th and 9th season, the children of Caitlyn, Brody and Brandon's ex-wife Leah became permanent actors. Blackchin played the role of a repeat actor throughout the 12 seasons while getting engaged to Rob. Side effects of Courtney and Kim take Miami, Courtney and Kim take New York, Khloe and Lamar, Courtney and Khloe take the Hamptons, Dolls I Am Kate, Revenge of the Body with Khloe Kardashian, Rob and Tea House, Kylie's Life and Flip It Like Disick. Plot. Kim becomes too friendly with former Khloe Tristan Thompson. Khloe has to lower her leg and set some boundaries. Kylie prepares for the debut of her collaboration with Kylie Cosmetics with Balmain at the Paris Fashion Week, but Kris gets worried when Kylie gets too sick to travel. Tensions increase when Kim and Khloe clash with Courtney because of her recent relationship, which leads to an explosive clash between the sisters. The Nest Season 1 is an Australian series that explores the phenomenon called Peter Pandemonium of adult children living with their parents. The program offers an understanding of what family means on this day and age. For a number of one financial expert and relationship expert provided that families with leadership and support. The second series began broadcasting on SBS 1 in September 2009. The second series focuses on the work life of a family balance with 3 families who are workaholic and do not spend enough time with their children. The series also explores long hours of work. Performance expert Andrew May provides families with a revised family schedule. Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 10. An American comedy television series released and broadcast by HBO that premiered on October 15, 2000. The series was created by Larry David in the title role as a fictional version of himself. The series follows Larry in his life as a semi-retired television writer and producer in Los Angeles and for one season, New York. Also starring Cheryl Hines in the role of his wife Cheryl, Jeff Garlin in the role of his manager and best friend Jeff Green, and Susie Essman in the role of wife of Jeff. Susie. Invited stars often show to curb their enthusiasm, and many of these appearances are celebrities who play versions of themselves, invented to varying degrees. Succession Season 1. Succession is an American satirical comedy drama television series created by Jesse Armstrong. The show premiered on June 3, 2018 on HBO. The main roles in the series are played by Chaim Obbas, Nicholas Brown, Brian Cox, Kieran Culkin, Peter Friedman, Matthew McFadden, Alan Cancer, Sarah Snook, Jeremy Strong, Robbie, Dagmara Dominchik, Arian Moyd and J. Smith Cameron. The show received a positive critical reviews and has been nominated for a number of awards, including the Golden Globe and Emmy Awards. In August 2019, the series was extended for a 3rd season, a saga about Roya, a fictional American family of media magnates. How rich and influential she is, as dysfunctional and unhappy. It is led by the imperious patriarch Logan Roy, the powerful but aging head of Waystar Royco, the international media conglomerate. In the future, the eldest son should take over the management of the company, but first of all the family will have to endure intrigues, betrayal and an open struggle for power.